Hello you guys. So I did it again. I waited all day and tried to get things done on a time. Well, I say that, but I don't know what my problem is. Bad time management. We're gonna work on that this coming year. There's a lot of things I'm gonna work on this coming year. But anyway, yeah, just want to let you know that I am going to do this as quickly as possible because I'm losing light yet again. So let's get this video going. These are my vision boards I make every year. This was 2017. I'll kind of just give you a little overview of what it looks like. Phrases like that year was biggest breakthroughs, summer beachy vibes, I want to go to the beach more. Yeah, so it's kind of hard to explain exactly what it means to me, but I can look at it and I know exactly what it means for me. And I would suggest doing something like this for yourself to kind of get a feel before the year starts. I usually do it like a month or two into the year. I make these for myself to kind of get an idea, a visual overlay, a vision of what I want for the year. So this is 2018. It's kind of a healthy eating, confident, go for the bold. That year I was focusing more on wanting to be confident. A lot of florals, meaning I was into plants. I still am. Be an idol. Tea, I love tea. And some of this is, I was wanting friendship. Some of the pictures of women together, I was wanting more friendship, and that's something I still haven't quite achieved. Oh yeah, this one is I wanted a dog. I still want a dog. Okay, this is 2019. And as you can see here, I've got some kind of inspiration, again with the healthy eating. I wanted to travel, that was the world. It says, know your value, you have to believe, you have to be hopeful, you have to be optimistic. The fashion world accepted me, whereas maybe in school I wasn't accepted. Shop like you mean it. Again with the dog. I was kind of more into crystals at that time. High fashion, you'll notice that's kind of a recurring theme. Birds, this is when I started wanting parakeet, which that came in 2020, last year is when I got him. Your beauty set free, Christian Louis Vuittons, things I wanted for the future. Here was 2020's board. I believe I did make this before. Did I make this before quarantine? I'm not sure. I want to say I did, but I'd have to check back on my pictures. Again, I wanted friendship, I wanted freedom, high fashion, beauty. Audrey Hepburn is a big inspiration for me. It says power posing, flying solo, what lies beneath, the game changers, most coveted. And my horoscope over here. And I didn't actually know how true some of these words are going to end up being for that year. Flying solo, game changers, power posing, things were going to change completely. I was going to be completely alone in the world. And I had no idea what was coming, again with the tea. Now we get into 2021, this past year. And I feel this is a lot stronger. This is a lot stronger, you can tell from 2020, that you can kind of see the difference. Again with the plants, home, grow, pets give us a purpose. I still really want a dog, but the time isn't right yet. You'll see a lot of the athletic, riding my bike more. Says firm plans, waste not, excited, grateful, hopeful, which those are all phrases I've been using a lot lately towards the end of the year. Everyday athlete. Home, I didn't end up renting a home this year. It's not the one I really wanted, and the homeowners are kind of a nightmare, but I'm in a home. Get your bounce back, discover bright ideas, all in on thrills, all in on kicks. Again, grow, and I'm still doing a lot of the plant stuff. Again, just an idea. I just have ideas and visions of what I want for the year. And yeah, so that's kind of just my vision boards over the years, kind of what I've worked on. And I've made some of these things come to pass. A lot of it has been after the fact, like a year or two after the fact, but a lot of these things I have ended up seeing through. So that's exciting, and I really encourage you all to create your own vision board. I take old magazines and cut them up to make these and glue them on, but you can make yours online on Pinterest, however you like to do it. And I just really encourage you all as well for the new year. I want to really start to infuse the spirit of who I really am into these videos and show you more of me. Who am I? What is my life like? What is some of my past like? I mostly am more about looking towards the future, but I will show some of my past. Some of it is really dark and just things that I'm probably going to take to my grave, not gonna lie. But I think there's some parts of it that really help people understand who I am. Who you are today is defined by the experiences you've had. And you can change, but a big part of who you are is defined by the experiences that have gone before. I want to show you more of my authentic self, who I am outside of YouTube, outside of the cameras. Several years back, I want to say starting around 2017 or 18, I started really started doing a lot of journal entries in the last few years. And reading back on it, a lot of it just makes me really sad and really I knew how bad things were, but just some of my journal entries where I was really getting it all out there because I couldn't tell pretty much anyone a lot of the things that were going on in my life is just heartbreaking. A lot of people don't know me like that to know that I've had a really rough background, but I'm at a point in my life where I'm done feeling sorry for myself all the time. I'm done looking at the past and feeling bad about it all the time. And I want to look back at some of the good things and some of the things that will help you understand who I am and who I am outside of this, you know, so maybe I'll be a little bit more comfortable. I want to read a journal entry from December 31st, 2019. So New Year's Eve, 2019, a couple years ago. That would be 2 years ago now. And it was actually, a lot of it's really exciting. Some of it I'm gonna have to again edit out because I was for many years in a very dark place in my mind. So this part I'm gonna have to edit out only for content because some things are very private. But for the majority of it, I can share with you all. These journals have excerpts of quotes in each entry. So the quote for that day was, "The biggest happiness is when at the end of the year you feel better than at the beginning," by Henry David Thoreau. "Complete flop for the work party today. No one really showed up. I hadn't made plans to go out tonight either." By the way, as a precursor, I was working at the bar that I'm at now, full-time at that time. So that's what I was talking about, work. I went on to say some friends were not doing well and no one had really made any plans with me, without mentioning any names. I ordered takeout and mapped out plans for 2020. I feel this coming year has the potential for greatness, like I could be on the verge of something big and game-changing. I just need to really focus and work hard to make it happen. And that was the last entry I wrote for this journal, and it was December 31st, 2019, New Year's Eve. And that's just kind of the attitude that I carry. I don't know so much about the end of last year, but this year, 2021, I really feel the spirit of that attitude in my heart. I feel that I could be on the verge of something big, like this, you know, every time you turn a bend, like a corner with a new year, I feel like that could be the big opportunity for me, and that is so exciting. I don't know what this year holds for me. I'm making plans because I believe a lot of what happens is a result of planning and what you plan to do and what you want to accomplish. But I do love that even over the years, even when I was in those dark places, even when I was struggling, even when I was dealing with myself, that I had that attitude that just around the corner there could be something amazing, that there can still be hope, you know. So I love that. I hope you enjoyed it as well. I just wanted to share that with you all. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did like a little bit more of the more raw me and seeing a little bit more of the real me, then I can definitely do some more journal entries in future videos. But on that note, Happy New Year's. I'm looking forward so much to this coming year, 2022. And I hope you enjoy this little review I'm about to do. So this is the Vintage Silky Scarves Club for $19.95. And this came at the perfect time. I was just reading a chapter in a thrift style book about the value of finding a Hermes scarves in resale shops. So they were making these points about how they found all these crazy expensive designer clothes at places like Salvation Army for like $5. And I don't know, maybe it's the area I'm in, but I've never seen those kinds of things. Like the nicest things I've seen are 100% cashmere or clothing, or Vera Bradley really cheap, or I think one time I found a Coach bag really cheap for like $18 at a thrift store. But I don't see any Hermes scarves laying around. So this is a great, not replica, but just kind of a inspired, I want to say almost Hermes inspired design with the equestrian school, the Spanish equestrian school on it. It's huge. If you see my foot as a reference, this is about, I want to say 4 feet dimensions on each side, somewhere around there. This is so big, I'm thinking I might use it as a tapestry on my wall because it's gorgeous, and I want to be able to appreciate the portrait, because if I put it around my neck, you're never going to see the full portrait of it. But it's beautiful. This is very similar to many Hermes scarves I've seen online. I really wanted one after I read that chapter, but then I saw that they run on the cheap side about $150 on eBay. So one similar to this was bidding around, I want to say $150 today, with a very similar portrait. So this is great that for $20 they sent me a scarf that looks like Hermes, yeah, I'm butchering that, Hermes inspired scarf. Anyway, so yeah, let me know what you think. I know a lot of people, either you are a scarf person or you're not. Most people are not. I don't, at least around here, we're not kind of a very scarf type weather location for the most part. I, however, love them, and this one in particular I think deserves to be on my wall. I'm actually going to start horseback riding. I'm so excited this new year. I'm gonna, since 2019 I did some trail rides last year, but I haven't been in lessons, and I'm gonna be back in dressage. So quite excited about that, and this is the perfect nod to that. So anyway, let me know what you think if you're a scarf person. If not, you know, either way, if horse people, non-horse people, equestrians, scarf people, I think almost anyone could appreciate this portrait. This is like a work of art on cloth. So anyway, let me know what you think. Bye.